Hi, my name is James Roguski, and I would like to share with you the top 10 reasons why I cannot and will not vote for Hillary Clinton, along with the top 10 reasons why I definitely will vote for Bernie Sanders. Reason number 10, I want a president who can heal the divisions that plague our country. Hillary Clinton is a lawyer who thrives on conflict. She has never exhibited the ability to cooperate. Her attempts to reform healthcare in the 1990s failed miserably, mostly because of her know it all attitude. During the recent presidential debate, she stated that she considers the Republicans to be her enemies. So it is clear that a vote for Hillary Clinton is a vote for 4 more years of nationwide disagreement and divisiveness. As a nation, we can no longer afford to be divided amongst ourselves. We are supposed to be the United States of America, but Hillary Clinton is now, and always has been, a symbol of what divides us as a country. There is no way that Hillary Clinton can heal what ails our country because she is incapable of seeing that she is actually the cause of much of the anger that divides us. Reason number 9, I want a president who deserves my respect because of the quality of their character, not because of the location of their gonads. Yes, it will be an important moment in our history as a nation when we finally decide that a female candidate is the person who is best qualified to lead the country. However, it is demeaning and degrading to all women when Hillary Clinton attempts to appeal to voters to support her because of her gender. I would not vote for a male candidate who implied he was a better candidate just because he was male. I would not vote for or against someone because of their race, nationality, or religious beliefs. Hillary and all of her supporters should be deeply ashamed when she behaves in such a blatantly sexist way. Reason number 8, I want a president who has exhibited a history of good judgment. Hillary Clinton may have written a book entitled Hard Choices, but she should have named it Bad Choices. She has clearly admitted that her vote on the Iraq War was a mistake. She has clearly admitted that she was personally responsible for the death of 4 Americans in Benghazi, Libya. She has clearly admitted that storing classified government documents on her personal server was a mistake that she regrets. How many mistakes will she be allowed to make before she is held accountable? Hillary Clinton's history of bad judgment is already enough to disqualify her from consideration for the job of president. She clearly lacks the ability to think ahead, and she lacks the wisdom and good judgment that a president needs to have. Reason number 7, I want a president who is a leader, not a follower. Hillary Clinton did not lead the fight for equal rights for the LGBT community. She actually spoke out against it and only grudgingly began to support gay marriage in 2013 after she was obviously on the wrong side of the issue. Hillary Clinton did not lead the fight against the Keystone Pipeline. In fact, she helped to advance the approval process. Hillary Clinton has not led the fight to protect American workers and their jobs. Quite to the contrary, she supported bad trade agreements such as NAFTA and the Trans Pacific Partnership, and then changed her tune when it became politically expedient to do so. In recent months, Hillary Clinton has changed her position on many issues, saying that she has evolved. Well, it would be nice if she would evolve and develop the ability to lead by standing up for what she believes in, rather than merely following the latest opinion poll. Reason number 6, I want a president who is clear and focused. Hillary Clinton and her involvement with the Clinton Foundation has created far, far too many conflicts of interest. It is absurd to believe that Hillary's primary objective is the good of the country when she has already done so many favors for those who have given her money. Hillary Clinton has clearly used her political position to enrich herself, her family, and her friends. Reason number 5. I want a president who is in touch with the average person on Main Street, not someone who is beholden to the large corporations and the fat cats on Wall Street. The main donors to Hillary Clinton's political campaigns have been connected to the large banks on Wall Street and other wealthy donors. Despite her rhetoric and empty promises, she has no idea what the average American's life is really like. Hillary Clinton has never walked in a picket line in support of workers. Instead, she served on the corporate board of Walmart while they worked hard to limit their workers' pay and benefits. Reason number 4. I want a president who is not a hypocrite. Hillary Clinton wants to enact strict gun control, but she conveniently forgets that the members of her Secret Service detail provide her with armed protection 24 hours per day at no cost to her. As a senator, Hillary Clinton voted twice for the Patriot Act that enabled the NSA to spy on Americans, and she denounced Edward Snowden for exposing their extensive programs. But she hid her own emails on a private server. Hillary Clinton talks about fighting climate change, but she flies all around the world in a private jet that burns hundreds of gallons of jet fuel every hour. And probably the most hypocritical of all, Hillary Clinton feels entitled to receive the votes of African Americans, even though in the 1990s she referred to teenagers as super predators who were without conscience or empathy, as she supported her husband's crime bill that ultimately led to the imprisonment of hundreds of thousands of African Americans. It is the absolute height of hypocrisy for Hillary Clinton to be calling for reform of the private prison system that has donated thousands of dollars to her campaigns. The woman simply has no shame. Reason number 3. I want a president who is dedicated to keeping America at peace, not a power-hungry hawk who is looking to control the world. As a senator, Hillary Clinton voted for the Iraq War, which she later admitted was a mistake. As Secretary of State, she was the architect of a failed Libyan policy that led to the deaths of 4 Americans in Benghazi that she has admitted were her responsibility. As a candidate for president, she has advocated getting more deeply involved in the Syrian civil war. Hillary Clinton is clearly a warmonger. Reason number 2. I want a president that I can trust. It is crystal clear to me that Hillary Clinton is capable of lying to the American public. She lied to protect her husband from being impeached. She lied about Benghazi. She lied about her emails. I simply do not trust Hillary Clinton at all, and I cannot comprehend how anyone else can possibly trust her. She has blatantly lied to the American public before, and I believe that she will lie again whenever it might be convenient for her to do so. And reason number 1 is I want a president who puts the good of the country before their own personal glory. I believe that Hillary Clinton wants to be president for her own benefit and her own glory more than she wants to help the average American citizen. Hillary Clinton wants to go down in history as the first female president more than she really wants what is best for this country, and she will say anything to accomplish that goal. And that is why there is absolutely no way I could ever bring myself to vote for Hillary Clinton. Now, let me give you the top 10 reasons why I will be voting for Bernie Sanders for president. Number 10. Bernie Sanders has always been an independent who put the good of the country above party loyalty. I believe that Bernie Sanders wants to find the common ground upon which the vast majority of Americans can be reunited. Number 9. Bernie Sanders has earned my respect because of the quality of his character and the service that he has already given to his country. Reason number 8. Bernie Sanders has been dedicated to progressive ideals for more than 5 decades, and he has consistently demonstrated the good judgment, courage, and leadership skills that a president needs. Reason number 7. Bernie Sanders has been decades ahead of his time on many issues. He has always had the courage to stand up for what he felt was right, even at times when his core beliefs might have been unpopular. As a nation, we have finally caught up to where Bernie Sanders has always been. Reason number 6. Bernie Sanders cannot be bought. He has no conflicts of interest and does not owe anything to wealthy donors because he is fighting to get the influence of money out of politics. Bernie Sanders has refused to allow super PACs to be formed in his name. He does not support the billionaire class, and he does not want their money. Reason number 5. Bernie Sanders wants to curb the excesses of capitalism and support small business and the working class. Bernie Sanders has consistently stood up against corporations and is fighting to force them to pay their fair share of taxes and to provide a living wage and paid vacations and paid family leave to their workers. Reason number 4. Bernie Sanders has consistently supported the civil rights movement, the LGBT community, veterans, and labor throughout his career, so he has not had to evolve and change his position. In fact, the vast majority of the country has evolved, only to find that Bernie has been right where we should have been all along. Reason number 3. Bernie Sanders saw through the lies of the Bush-Cheney administration and voted against the Iraq War. His wise analysis of the situation then has proven to be astonishingly accurate to this day. Bernie Sanders voted against the Patriot Act twice and has consistently fought to protect people's privacy from an intrusive government. I agree with Bernie Sanders' stance that war should only be the very last option. Reason number 2. Bernie Sanders is a man of integrity, and he can be trusted. The most important reason that I support Bernie Sanders for president is that he wants to help the average American more than he wants to be president. It is for all of these reasons that Bernie Sanders will continue to have my support and why I will continue to participate in the political revolution whether he's elected president or not. In my opinion, anyone who plans to vote for Hillary Clinton is simply choosing to ignore all of her many flaws and weaknesses. Bernie Sanders is unique in American political history, and I encourage you to consider giving your vote to the one man who can truly make a difference, Bernie Sanders.